This is a satanic project picked specifically by the people on top because they know what kind of person to pick. It's that special blood of the prophets that produces certain creatures, certain human beings every 100 years, every couple of 100 years, that I was specifically chosen because I come from that bloodline, because of my talents and wits, and it's who I am. Not to have an ego or mention them. Just look at what I've been through in this last year and what I've accomplished. Let that speak for itself. And what I put up with over the course of my life. How did I last this long? I had to have certain intelligence, certain kind of strength, certain kind of wits, everything. You gotta be a jack of all trades in order for you to withstand these constant attacks on you 24/7 and evade them and find ways to nurture yourself, even if you have to trick yourself. But you have to have the talent to do those things. Not every Dick, Tom, and Harry could do this. So they knew what kind of kid to pick. And in the Truman Show, they tell you, oh, they had to pick between 5 or 6 kids. Another generalization to make you feel or have less value. Just like they tell you planet Earth is a circular planet with 7, 8 different ones to make us feel that we're not the only ones out there. We're not special. That's the whole point why they do this. That's Satanism. Taking something so beautiful, so special, and devaluing it. Stripping it away of its self-esteem, confidence, originality, taste, flavor, style. Make it feel that it's not the only one. It's one of the whatever. That's why I keep getting on my YouTube. This one, she's cute, skinny. I give this one, in terms of the skinny guy kind of girls, 3 out of 10. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, 144,000 soldiers of God. I always get this generalization on my YouTube channel. Why? It's a good thing. Basically, they're telling me I'm good and I'm a part of this wicked army that's fighting the evil forces. But that's not the intention why they're sending it. The intention is to say there's another 144,000 like you. You're just one of them. It's devaluing you in a way. I understand all these things right now because I've been attacked with this stuff so much. The more you can resist the attack, the more you're going to learn about what you're being attacked with and why. And what's the point of it and what is it designed to do? What is it designed to make you think and feel about yourself as a human being? So they pretty much picked the only person that could have beaten it. The only one that could beat this. Nobody could beat this. You gotta possess a lot of different talents put together to create this fucking volcano. Otherwise, one element, if you didn't have it, it wouldn't have worked. You can't spark this volcano. So they knew what they were doing when they picked me. And I was a child, 1 week. How did they know it's gonna be like this? That's why I keep telling you, this is bigger than us, than human beings. Those satanic energies and godly energies that work against each other. This comes directly from there. Now that I have figured it out, I can speak freely and feel good and not let anything bother me. Nothing. Because that's it. I've programmed in my head the exit. I could see it 100%. And I've calculated it. I know it works. And quickly. I'm not going to say anything anymore because I'll expose it. So it's just, man. Oh man, what are they? It's funny, the awakening, how it happens for you to realize everything. It starts slow, one event, one element every 2 months, and then after 6 months, 2, 3 a day, and then after, just before the end, boom, 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 everything just hits you all at once in one day. That's how it works. Okay, this one, what are we gonna give this one? See, look at that miserable look on the face, either angry or you're supposed to see that. It's supposed to make you feel like shit, negative. So it's designed for every toy soldier to radiate that on you in its special way, color, flavor, taste, you know. The look on the face, the fast walking, all that. They're just these mean, designed, architected energies you're supposed to get hit with, in whatever manner they plan for you to get hit at that particular moment, and what physical qualities to possess that you want or you like, you're attracted to. So you combine those together, you're getting a punch. It's an attack on you, which is not natural because that person has no reason to treat you that way. This makes it a paid soldier to come in and do the job. It's nothing but a job in the end. This is what I keep on trying to explain to you guys in all my videos, what they do. It's not just by chance that they just happen to, no. They want to make it look like they're doing that and at the same time apply all these weapons on you. It's attacking you. It's an attack on you. It's nothing positive about it. But this is just, man, it's I don't know if there's a point of doing anything anymore in the next couple of days till I get paid. In terms of chilling out, trying to take it easy, find an easy way for me to supply myself with smokes. They're gonna drive me through hell because it's the only thing now that they have I'm depending on them with. It's the flow of cigarettes because they control all these people. They're all gonna say no. They're gonna give me half of their cigarette. They're gonna make me feel cheap by having 2-3 packs and one with 5 in it and just say, here, take it. That I have no value, I'm a piece of shit. They have these tactics to how they know how to make you feel miserable. So they're gonna keep applying a lot of this misery tactic on me through the element of cigarettes because I don't have money. So that's the reason why they strip you of money, so you depend on them. And they can use your devices, your addictions against you. Use them as platforms in order for them to apply their tactics and their weapons through those platforms on you to keep you miserable. So you can't operate, you can't function, you don't think right, you won't do the right necessary moves, you won't implement the right necessary actions for you to get out of it. Now guys, articulate, wit, style, strength, beauty. Fuck. I mean, the only thing that's missing here is, I'm sorry to say this, I don't mean to sound like this, but I have to say those things now. I gotta make myself feel good. The only thing that's missing is excuse my français. So guys, it's getting to the end. A big monster used to winning the whole time, getting the floor white with him. Covert operation is becoming super overt. I don't know. I'm recording because I got no cigarettes to smoke now for 3 days, 4 days. Fuck, we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Scratches. Guys, there ain't one fucking scratch on the phone screen, not one. From $80 it went down to 20. From 100 it went down to 20. She took out 80 bucks. I'm gonna show you the screen, how there's nothing on it. And not just that, last time I went there, the guy had to use the excuse of errors. Oh, that has errors. I went to the other store, he said, what errors? There are no errors on the phone. He checked it out for half an hour, he deleted an important video. Look, all the buses will come over there now because I just got here for me to miss them. Unless it turns green, which I get lucky. Look how they're blocking my way. Look overtly, so I can get stuck in front of my face, always blocking me, cluttering my view and blocking my passage. Look at the stupid running now starts for no reason, unnecessary. I have to nail them to the wall quickly before they do something stupid. Look. Look at the bus driver, how he's moving. Look, he's not gonna stop. Look at that guy, how he's moving now. He's gonna start moving and pushing buttons. Sorry, you're not in service? Not in service. 2 buses in a row. You see the T's? When I look at the ass over there. Sorry, whoop, look. It's flashy. What else is there? What did I get attacked with here? So no service. As soon as I get here, if they were in service, they become not in service. They drop off the real people outside the bubble and they go so they can prepare people at the end of the bubble to bring them into the bus that knows how to go into every pothole and make my life miserable. Here we go. Here we go. Walking towards me and again. Here we go. Everyone's gonna keep walking. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Move. Oh, she's scratching her back. Look. Move. The one by the garbage over there. Move. Watch. She's gonna move. She's gonna look at me eventually. Look. Oh, we got an arm popping out. Look. Move. Watch her look at me. I guarantee you. Oh, there we go. She moved. Move. That's all I have to do. Move. But there's no point of it anymore. But fuck, I need cigarettes now. 3 days, no smokes, guys. Until I come out of this hellhole. Okay, someone has to walk. When I walk this way, towards me, beside me, in front of me. What's the point of filming anymore? It's becoming ridiculous, man. Big trucks with fucking things sticking at the back, colors and construction shit everywhere I go. Oh, pick all the potholes to go into now for that thing to make more noise. This is becoming pathetic. I'd be embarrassed if I was in their shoes to keep doing these things. But they're desperate for money. They're losers. They're not proud of what they do or show that they have talent. They just want that fucking lira, man. They just want that fucking dollar sign. That's it. They're slaves. They are the real slaves. I was forced to be one. These guys are willing to be one. That's the difference between me and them. That's what makes me a real man and make them all bitches. That's me, right here. Even if I'm enslaved, because I still roar like a lion. There we go, the movement starts. Move, walk, move your head, turn, look at me. Take the cigarette out of your mouth. Look, they're teasing with the smoking already. Remember I told you my last one? As soon as I look now, he turns. For me to go ask him for one so he can reject me. It's becoming ridiculous. It's like a script that's been played on me over and over again for so long, I can write a new one myself. Oh, the fully loaded bus. Let's have some fun now here. Come on. Man, it's gotta be fucking brutal. 3-4 days with no cigarettes. I'm tired of asking these toy soldiers for cigarettes. And their entity telling them how to abuse me covertly from one to another. What answer, what way to demean me, make me feel cheap, whatever. You name it. It's pathetic. Fake off. There's always these sort of big, huge bags and delays and movement and stop and move, you know? Yallah. There we go. Let's see this setting. Let me describe to you what's going to happen here now. All right. Watch this. What is really going to happen now? We got one. It's the ugly face over there. That's the weirdness. Back there, we got the blonde playing on her phone. Just going to keep playing with her hair in her hat. These guys are going to start talking over here. Watch. Moving their arm to the post so I can see movement from the right eye. Movement. It's a 180-degree view. I can tell you everything that's going to happen. Everything. I can script the whole thing for you. It's a setting. If somebody breathes the wrong way, I'll tell you why. Anything you want, ask me a question. Any kind of movement you see, ask me and I'll describe to you exactly why it was done. Oh, it's ridiculous, man. It's becoming funny. It's more like Seinfeld for the retarded Truman version. There we go. Objects. Let's have some fun, guys. Fuck, no cigarettes now for 3-4 days. There we go. Watch. You're gonna see passages on anything you see. Right away, I'll tell you why it was done. Watch. Oh, big truck's coming this way because I can see from the side of my eye here. Look, we got the bull here. It's Satan. I'm gonna take those hoses and shove them up. All your asses doing ass wipes. They know it. That's why they're trying to delay me from getting $70 for 4 days. Look how pathetic they are. How sad it became, the situation. They have to forbid me from being able to sell my phone for the next 3-4 days. That's how weak they're getting. It's pathetic. One man and the whole world's against him. And the whole world has to forbid him from getting $80 so he can struggle with his cigarettes for 3-4 days. This is how pathetic this is becoming. My environment has to be claustrophobic with objects and things around me. Has to be with movement. The closer, the better. Everything, tell me, every single little action, I'll describe it for you, why it was done. This creates disgust a bit. instead of if there are no bad smells around or anything like that. You have to exemplify that. It has to be seen here and there. It's still small, that doesn't do shit, but still, it's part of the program. What else? Come on, I'll tell you anything you want. Any movement. You tell me, I'll tell you why it was done. Well, let's go sit over here. No, somebody will come and stand there. Let's have some fun here. No. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Yeah. It's becoming pathetic. If I was in their shoes, I wouldn't even move anymore. I got the floor wiped with me. But what are we gonna do? Everyone wants to make a buck. They don't want to let go of money. That's why. Well, we're out of there soon anyways. If they had to get so desperate in order to annoy me, not allow me to sell my phone in order to buy cigarettes for 4 days so I can get irritated for 4 more days before I escape this hellhole, it shows you how weak this entity is, how pathetic they got. A huge entity, your whole world's against you, and they have to resort to not allowing you sell your cell phone and supply yourself with cigarettes for 4 days. If they had to resort to that move, they had to scoop so low in order to annoy you. What does that tell you about their tactic and their science? It doesn't work. They're not being able to annoy me. So look what they had to resort to. So how can I, in the face of this pathetic entity, not wipe the floor with it and feel confident? How? You tell me. But what are we gonna do? 4 more days. So they can give all these people downtown vacations, and because they have it planned out. They know when I'm gonna get paid. So right at the beginning of the month, they can get away with, if I go right now and spend the next 4 or 5 days there, they're fucked. What are they gonna tell these people? Oh, just before they're getting a big vacation, they have to not come to work for 4 days? Doesn't make sense. So that's why they're delaying this. It's not just a matter of me being able to sell the phone, because that's where the bubble can't survive long. There are important things to be done there. It has to get out of there after a couple of days. You know, it's not a stable position like it is around here in my area. So, no, that's about it. We have to wait about 4 or 5 days, and then we'll do what we need to do. But I'll attach this video for you guys with the other 4 that I did today, so you can get some sort of a conclusion, some sort of a, not conclusion, the word I'm looking for is, damn, they're not coming to my head anymore, these words. I'm just so, look at the bull guy, he's still over there. I've already ripped out both of his horns. I shoved one up, you know where, and the second one's going up, you know where, in a couple more days. It's funny, man. That's what happens when you're a pathetic entity that's stubborn into doing something that worked for so long because of, you know, you pick up a child, man, and do this too. How can it not work? You know? But the real battle begins is when that child becomes a man. Then we'll see who's stronger. One man or this entity that's surrounding him with a zillion people on a daily basis. If one man beats them all, what does that say about them? And believe me, the next one is gonna be good. We're completely out of this place. I know it for a fact, 100%. We have to wait a couple more days and struggle with no cigarettes. Fuck, it's gonna be boring, man. Sit over here. Guarantee you someone's gonna wanna come and sit beside me. Watch. It's almost not. I have to see those faces in every bus. That's one element that makes you sort of get dimmed. This overtired, sleepy. It's a negative energy that needs to be radiated at you from all angles. Whether it's the look on the face, whether it's the mannerisms, whether it's the perfume, whether it's the color of the shirt, whether it's what they're wearing that resembles something you wear, or the constant movement, using any excuse to allow you to move constantly without it looking obvious. What else? You know what else? But overall, it's this dim energy that you sense from all the intentionally mean faces that are done intentionally for you to feel that way. You know, imagine you're in a place where every face looking at you is just directed at meaningness, misery, you get miserable. But when you realize it's bullshit, it's an act, then it doesn't bug you anymore. And they're getting paid for it too on top, because why would they do that? What are they going to gain from it? Nobody gains from that. But it's our environment, guys. We have to get used to it. 4 more days until we get the fuck out of here and see some real human beings that don't fucking move every time you look at them. Look at the heads, look. Tell me if you see a nice face, or a smiley face, or a warm, kind face. This one, definitely, 100%. Oh yeah, I'm lucky. It doesn't matter. You get rid of one, you get stuck with the other. It's all the same. It's kind of like coming out of this bad, broken home or a house that's not functioning right. You go to another one. If in the first one the toilet doesn't work, and the second one the sink won't, and the third one the shower won't, you're getting the same punch regardless. So you might as well just stay in your seat. You can't win in this game. No, not in this setting. There's not one area and one seat where you could win in terms of getting comfort. Every single one is designed to tick you somehow, some way, by some covert, by some means, some covert way. Whether it's docking, whether it's constant, whatever, whether it's this, whether it's that, you guys know it all. You have to mention these things when you want to pull together. Ooh, nice one. Garbage. I'm already feeling depressed. It's becoming funny, man. Let's get out of here. It's boring. Smiley, smiley face. Smiley, smiley face. Even the bus driver has a look on her face that she could kill 10 people now. We'll go watch the faces. Watch. Look at all of them. Tell me if you see a smiley one, or a decent one, or a warm one. One. And if you see one that's a bit attractive, look how mean it's trying to look, or look what kind of energy it's trying to create. It's this meaningness, man. Mean, you know, it's supposed to exert that mean feeling, mean look. That's called a double-decker. It's when they go in and out twice. It's a double punch. It's a small pacing maneuver. I don't know how these guys still have the energy to do this to me. If I was in their shoes, I'd get depressed and go work at McDonald's right now. It's finished. There's it this way. And we'll finish it in the other way soon. They got so fucking pathetic not to allow me to sell a phone, guys. Not to allow me to sell a phone so I can struggle only for 4 days. It's not just no cigarettes, because if I had that money, I can go to my location right now. And they're not ready there yet, because they plan to give vacations to everybody from the beginning of the month. You get it? So when I go there, they can delay the, what's it called? The evacuation of the city. Use it for more than what they promised, 72 hours, I think. They could do 140 for a whole week. And already they set up the vacations in a way where they can play around it to keep me out of there. Because it's the only place for me to go in terms of winning this battle. It's got a lot of important establishments there that they can't keep, you know, on pause, dysfunctional. They have to push play. People have to go back to their work. There's a lot of jobs down there. It's not like here, a stupid plaza and a convenience store and a gas station. They can keep those guys away for a year. So it has to be, you know, something like that for you to be able to defeat it in that way, at least, you know. But no cigarettes now for 4 or 5 days. Gonna go. There we go. That's another maneuver. That's another double-decker. Pretending they're looking for the money. They pace once, then they find the money. They pace twice. Then you get cluttered with the stuff all around you, from the back, from the front. Ham and cheese sandwich. There we go. Then you get stuck here again. You get pushed back a bit more. You know how many times this happens to me on a daily basis? Not just in the bus, in the doctor's office, the hospital, everywhere. It's not covert anymore. It's becoming overt. It's hilarious, man. How do they speak? How can they still do it? I'd be embarrassed. It's becoming a mockery. Oh, look at the cart in the middle of the street over there. Look. It's funny, yeah? Those things they put in front of me everywhere I go. There we go. And the use of coins. Everyone pays with coins. 10,000 dimes. Who does that? Nobody. But it creates a lot of noise, and it gives the bus driver an excuse to slam that thing once or twice. That's double-decker right there, double the noise. Supply and demand. Do you know how many times I hear that on a daily basis? Guys, about 65. I take buses maybe for about 4 hours. That machine, maybe 65 times. Besides all the other elements that get screwed with on the way. What else? I haven't heard much talking today. It's been quiet. I missed the talking. Oh, construction galore. Because they have to keep on delaying me. It's all about time now. If I get my things done quickly, then I get to my spot fast. Then the bubble will end sooner. So the implementation of construction is to delay the tightening up of the roads, which is annoying, and also to delay my movement to get from one place to another. That way they can work around it in a better fashion, so there's no fuck-ups and mistakes. What else? We got someone coming out of KFC. I just looked over there, look. Well, at least they still have 1 or 2 people in the stores to implement their things. No, it's becoming hilarious, man. Look at that. It's hilarious. It's becoming a joke. But I mean, it's kind of like a prostitute. She wants to make money, but she doesn't want to do the work because it's slimy. This is something like it. Not just slimy, because it's no point of it anymore. It can't be applied properly anymore anyways. So, there we go. I have seen in the last 2 months about 10,000 of these, more, 20,000 different ones. All right, we got a nice opening here. So now 4-day battle for nicotine, guys. Nicotine. It's gonna be a nicotine battle now. What are we gonna do? We gotta wait. They want to pay me $20 for my phone. I just bought it for $200 2 weeks ago. They said there's scratches on it. I'm gonna show you guys the phone. It's mint condition. The other one said there are errors. There's no errors. This one said any excuse to push you away. They don't want to give me the amount. And it's all correlated from one store to another. It shows you that this entity controls all these toy soldiers all around you. Because There's one intention, is to not allow you to get what you need in order to function. You should see, I went to a couple of those. There's one that's called Ability Center. It's supposed to be from ODSP to help disabled people get back into society, get a job. Do you know what she told me after she brought me in for an interview for an hour the next time? Oh, you have to have experience, otherwise we can't send you to anyone. It's called Ability Learning Networks on Dupont. Can you believe that? But that's what that place is designed for. So even a job to push me away from it, they have to come up with a bullshit excuse to say that. There we go. Every stop, guys. We live on Wall Street. It's so important. People have to keep taking the bus going in and out. Wall Street here. Hollywood. Oh, at least we got some talking in the house. All right. So, I don't know. This is becoming ridiculous. About 4 days. 4 days of struggle now with nicotine. And then we're free. Should I just quit? Well, it's going to be boring. What am I going to do? Film videos for you guys, walk around the streets and talk? I'm tired of it. That's it. I achieved the desired results from it. There's no point of it anymore. But I'm doing it because there's nothing else to do. I'm stuck. I have no more $1 in my pocket in order to escape this madness that I was born into. But now it's looking so easy. It's almost funny. Jesus. You have to know how to scale. There we go, we got more. All right. Let me see. Everyone's going to want to be around me now with canes and wheelchairs and everything. Oh, there we go, of course. What else? I turned around 10 times already. Oh. There we go. They all want to sit in the front too. With no effort trying to move to the back. No effort at all. Go ahead. That's it? No. Just want to clog up the way? Alright. So it's all these dirty looks, these mean faces, these negative energy transmitting sort of thing. You become miserable if you bite on that bait. That's bait. But you gotta see past that. The fact that you're surrounded with a bullshit fucking entity that's paying these people to do that to you, to stress you, to make you miserable. It's all around you everywhere you go. Once you figure out how to escape this bubble, it becomes a joke. Because you have to know how to escape it. If you don't, you're fucked. You'll become miserable. You're surrounded by this shit 24/7 everywhere you go. Misery, man. Not one smiley face, not one, just dirty looks. And it's a setting to make you miserable. That's why it's supposed to. From one face to another, from this and that. But in the end, you're looking at a bunch of toys. I can get off here, thank you very much. It would be nice to get some relief from the madness in here. I'm miserable, I want to cry. I'm depressed, I want to go to the doctor and get some medication. Oh my God. Permiso, mi amor. Muchas gracias. Permisito. Let's go grab us a smoke, guys. So that's how it is. Every bus, guys. That misery. You're surrounded by it. It doesn't work. Because I know it's fake. Well, let's go buy us a smoke and get rejected 1,000 times. But that's what they want. So I can feel like shit. And they can say, no, I don't have. And they can say this, and they can say that. Watch. They put them far away from me, too, to light up a cigarette and walk away so I can follow them. Look at that guy with the smoke. That's all done on purpose. It's all done on purpose. I'm not kidding. That's how they do it. That's how you become miserable. Oh, So guys, I was offered a half by someone I know. I said no, and I had 40 cents. My last 40 cents, I gave it to someone. I got a John Players. I was smoking with him right now. He was talking hypey, smoking fast, so I don't enjoy the cigarette while I'm smoking it with him. Because if you do that with someone, he's smoking fast, but you can't concentrate, you can't even taste the cigarette anymore. So I got out of there so I can enjoy at least some of it. What else? And there we go, bikes coming towards me with people. I cannot walk up a street and see it clear, not one. see these? Look at their faces. These mean looks. Like they want to fucking rip my heart out. But that's what gets you depressed over a long period of time. You're always surrounded with these mean faces. Nothing works out for you. You go to sell your phone that's worth $200. They think it's got scratches on it and it doesn't. They want to offer you $20. You go to get a license. They tell you, oh, money, you can't have it. You go to get a job in an ability learning center for disabled people to help you, tell you need experience, otherwise we can't get you a job. On the way there, you're getting teased on the bus and annoyed and irritated, provoked, teased. On the way back, you're getting the same medicine. You keep on seeing things that remind you of drugs and sex and all those things regularly, every day, even though you're trying to quit those things. What else? It's a constant machine of psychological warfare on you. You can't work. You can't buy a car. You can't meet a real human being to talk to. You can't have a conversation with anybody. It's a torture bin. The problem is so many people make money out of it and they're so fucking evil. They don't care. Because they're all addicts. That's not just drugs. Addicts to certain something. People that do this. That have the heart to do this to someone. They have weaknesses that they're enslaved and bondaged up to. They need the money. They don't know how to make it otherwise. That's why. Huge trucks passing by you everywhere you go, slamming the brakes, honking, sneezing, fake coughing around you, loud conversations. Guys, it's hell. Hell. Nobody real around you. The buildings are fucking empty. A couple of people are up there that work for them in case you go up there and knock, so they can kick you out, treat you like shit, give you a dirty look. It's fucking mad. How did I survive this? How? How the fuck? No wonder why I became a heroin addict almost. Who wouldn't? And legally too, they helped me, fucking a doctor, to prescribe me OxyContin. And he shouldn't have. It's illegal. There's nothing wrong with me physically. It's brutal. It's brutal. But it's done now. 4 more days of bullshit now. I gotta see how I'm gonna spend those 4 days. Every time you look at someone, they know they move. If you look at a girl, she knows she'll give you a dirty look. If you look at this one, she'll move, take her hand away from her purse. If I look at that one, she'll look down on her phone. If I look there, they move the umbrella. If I look there, they move. Imagine you're surrounded with this 24/7. She walks, she pretends she's looking at the bus, she looks back at her phone to create this movement in front of you while you're looking at her. If there's nobody moving over there, the wind kicks in, the plastic bag on the floor moves. Look, watch. I just saw it. I don't know if I got it on camera. There's a plastic bag moving over there on the floor. Look at this one here on the grass. How come there's wind now? Look at the wind, look at it moving. How come? Guys, look. There's wind. There was no wind the whole way. Imagine you live in this bin. How the fuck did I survive this? Look, now they're gonna move. People are gonna walk out, walk in every 2 seconds. I can't look straight for 1 minute without seeing things move. Who can survive this? Look. Now it's gotta be someone that does drugs or someone that does something else to remind me of the vices. That's how it is. The mail truck is stopped in front of me before I get to the building. So I see a big, huge, ugly thing in front of my face and some fucking doofus in a fluorescent shirt. It's like that everywhere, guys. They're gonna scream. They're gonna walk away and jump in the pool and make noise. Everywhere, on my right, on my left. Movement and noise. This guy will shut the door when I get there and walk to the mail room. Watch. As soon as I get there, watch. I guarantee you. Doors. Have you seen my videos in the hospital? Guys, all I hear the whole time, every 10 seconds or 20 seconds or even 30 sometimes, a door shut, open and shut. Chuk, dish, chuk, dish, tick, dish. A fake food bank set up at the bottom of the building to clog me up with people as I get home. Busyness and screaming and bullshit and objects and moving things everywhere. Oh, today's Friday. Any lemonade?
Yeah, we're coming out soon.
It's called Music to My Ears. Thanks, man. Music to my ears. You're still a smoker or you quit?
Pardon me?
You're still a smoker or you quit? Quit, man. I quit.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not? It's too much money. $11 a day, $12 a day. And you hurt yourself.
Yeah. I got a vape, so.
So, that's worse. They try to promote it nowadays, this vaping thing, but you know what that does to your lungs? It sticks it with this molasses shit it has in it. It's not good, man.
Oh man.
Any smoke that goes into your lungs and come out, when you think about it, hurts you, right? It's common sense.
You're right.
Have a good day, man. Yeah. It's everywhere. Sometimes I gotta talk to them. Just because they're paying this guy to come and stand in front of me because he's big in size and it's clogging up my view and he has funny looking hair like a palm tree, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna hate him as a human being. He's doing a bad job, he's annoying a prisoner, but what are you gonna do? We're gonna escape soon, guys. It's not even an escape anymore, it's something easy, but fuck, 4 days with no cigarettes, man, it's not gonna be easy. I'll upload this video right now, guys. Look. Another thing with garbage in it before I get home. Look. Purposely put there, all three designs. It's fucking ludicrous, man. How did I survive this shit for so long? 9 years. And this thing, it traveled with me everywhere I went around the world. You know how many countries they did this to me in? Same fucking shit you see here. Maybe on a lesser scale. Lesser intense level, because I was only there for a couple days or a week or 2 or 3. I lived in Colombia for 6 months. I lived in Cuba for 2 years. They did the same fucking shit to me there. Same shit. Otherwise, I would have found out if it wasn't done the same, right? So, we're at a point right now where they gotta fill up this empty environment for me so I don't feel free and think and feel better. How do they do it? Instead of bringing normal cars to park like this, normal cars can't park like this. So they use the excuse of police. They'll get someone up there to call 911, and the police are in on it too, so they take their sweetest time here for these cars to stay in my face, for these people to pretend they're enjoying themselves in the nice summer night outside. All of them moving their hands and arms, and every time I look at them, playing with the ball when I look that way. It's ridiculous. So I won't get a chance to be in a nice, a place where I don't have to look at these things anymore. I don't have to see them. So it's not healthy for me now to be walking around here. Look, this is not a healthy sight. You want to be somewhere in nice grass, free, where nothing's moving so you can concentrate and think. But I don't need to think anymore. I know what to do. I could do it tonight, but the food that I have is not enough. At least not from now. It's Friday night. There's Saturday. There's Sunday. And that gives me, if it's still Wednesday morning, then I got Monday and Tuesday. I won't have a penny. I have a check in my pocket that they won't cash for me on purpose. Not one bank would cash it because I'm in a bubble. It doesn't matter the bank. Whatever bank I go to, it's people that they put there that work for them and take their orders. You get it? You see how this works? You can't it's a prison. You're at their mercy. Even though you're meeting blonde Samantha and CIBC and black Michael at fucking TD and I don't know, Chinese Lucy at frigging Scotiabank, they are all working for the same entity because they're replaced. They're not the real employees that are there. So if this entity decides it doesn't want you to cash this check, you'll get from one excuse to another. One excuse to another. It's still in my pocket. It's here, I'm going to show it to you. It's $108.25. Can't cash it. Why? I have fucking 2 accounts at 2 different banks. How come I can't sell my phone, A5? I just bought it, Samsung, for $200 cash. I can't even sell it. They want to pay me $20 for it. So I don't have enough money to stay downtown for 4 or 5 days and beat them and get out of this hell. Look, I'm going to show you the check so you don't think I'm lying. I mean, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me find it. 1 second. I know it's in my pocket somewhere. They don't want to give me back my driver's license. I want to apply for a motorcycle license. They said if you owe money on your driver's license for a car, they won't give you a motorcycle license. You're not even allowed to apply for it. Why? Where's that fucking check? Sorry, guys. Excuse my French here. Let me find it. Wait 1 second. There it is. Is that it? Hold on. No, I put it in my bag. It's in my bag upstairs. When I get home, I'll show it to you, okay? 100%, I promise you. Alright, it's not here. I put it in my bag. So I'll show it to you hopefully by the time this video ends or at the beginning of the next one, alright? I know I have it at home. Why can't I cash the check? That $100 could pretty much save me until Tuesday, until I get paid, right? So, I don't know. That's what they're putting me through. You know what I mean? Sorry, man, I don't want to bother you for a smoke. Tell me how long you don't, eh? Alright. So, why? Why can't I cash a check? Why do I have to stand around the street, bum cigarettes from everybody? I've never done this in my life. I'm the kind of guy who had so much pride. Look what they did to me. Waging huge drug wars on me, trying to keep me deprived of everything, putting me in this fake, ugly fucking world with people abusing me on a daily basis, one going, one coming. Why? Now, what am I supposed to think of human nature, humanity, when I see this? I'm surrounded with this. What am I supposed to think of human beings if you're in my shoes? Would you have so much anger that when you want to come out, you want to kill all of them? But where does that get you? If they're doing this kind of thing, they're not worthy to begin with. They're scum. They're not human beings. Why would you even bother getting angry at them? These are misled, stupid, ridiculous people that do not know how to use a cash register. Otherwise, they wouldn't do something like this. Because this is something they're doing that's easy for them. They could do it easily. They don't have to stress. They could take pride in it between themselves and make extra money out of it. The kind of money that they cannot make outside doing anything else. Why else would they do something like this? Knowing they have someone in prison walking around abusing him all day long, running in circles around him like a bunch of fucking mosquitoes. Who does this? Who does this to a human being? What kind of a human being does this to another human being? These are not human beings, guys. They're misled, they're dumb, they're ignorant. Who does this? But that doesn't matter now. There's no point to mention it. We're free. It's over. The fact that you see all this commotion around me now in the last hour and 12 minutes that I've recorded in my own neighborhood, the amount of cars, everything, people, non-stop action in front of me, gives you the idea of this desperate entity that's taking its last breath. You know when you see those monsters in movies, those dinosaurs or any creature that dies in the end, it's about to close its eyes and then it doesn't move for about 5-10 seconds. And then it takes the last breath really heavy. It's like, and then it exhales slowly and its eyes shut slowly. That's what's happening to this machine, to this fake world that was created. It's taking its last breath by doing this. Its last chance of trying to take out of this person, get him to release certain energies from the torture that they're putting him through. It's like a ritual, guys. What you've noticed in the last hour and 14 minutes in this video, doing around me, this is a ritual. I know it sounds strange, but concentrate on what I'm saying and watch the whole video again. And look at how many people are pacing and going and talking around and making noise, and the psychological warfare and the cars and the cluttering and everything happening within this frame, rectangular frame. This is a ritual. It's a soft ritual done in a covert way for people not to find out that a ritual is being done on them to abuse them emotionally and psychologically, to make them feel claustrophobic, depressed. Everything negative, negative, negative. Because when you torture someone this way and they get depressed from the inside, you get that emptiness, that hole in your stomach, you release certain energies out there. The elites are wasting tons of money on this project, billions of dollars. Why? Because they like to waste money? No. Okay, they have a printing machine, but that's besides the point. It's because when you get someone to get tortured like this for a long time on a big scale, it evokes certain energies into this electromagnetic field that we live in. They need that. It's important for them to create this dim energy. We're all connected, guys. Us human beings, we're all connected. So the way I feel will radiate onto you eventually. It'll go up in the air and move around, and it will get you. From far away, you'll sense it. It's to keep us depressed and dim. It's all about energy in the end. It's a battle of energy, what's going on around the planet. But these small, dumb toy soldiers, they're ignorant. They do it for the money. They do it because they want to fit in a group, because they're not talented. They don't know how to create. They don't know how to do anything right. And this gives them the opportunity to be able to step on someone who is 100 times the man that they are. So they feel good about themselves. That's why they're happy when you become miserable. And that's why when you're happy, they're miserable. Notice that in my videos. Look at my past videos. Every time I'm stressed out at them, I'm giving them dirty looks, I'm screaming at them. You know what I mean? What are they doing? They're happy. They're smiling, they're laughing. And every time I'm happy, I'm looking at them and smiling, they're giving me dirty looks, and because that's what they do. It's a ritual, guys. It's just like a vampire sucking on warm blood. People that understand the battle of energy on this planet and how we are small energy vessels, and what's been being done to me is a ritualistic harvesting of energy for what they used to call, remember in those movies back in the day, sacrifice for the gods. You know how they used to take kids and torture them and cut their throats off and say, this is sacrifice for the god Kulukan or whatever. Those things have been done from the beginning of time because they do work. They create a certain kind of weird, strange, special energies get released in this electromagnetic field that we live in. It's a huge war of energy going on around the planet right now. I mean, it's always like that, but now more than ever, because what they're trying to do is shut off the fire. Fire is the creation. Ice is the end. Okay, guys? So to shut off someone volcanic like me, they got to create a lot of icicles around them. And they're doing it covert.